Some hope for the future.
Guardian.
Some
Guardian?
wait for the call.
Spectre.
Oh no, I wasn't watching Paul McCartney. I promise, Ghost. It's fine. Please don't tell anyone. Welcome back, Guardians. Today we're gonna talk a little bit about Season of Arrivals, how it's been the last 3 months, and what I personally feel they did good and what they did bad. So let's get right to it. And let me start off by saying that one of the things I really loved with this season was the interference missions in the season pass. The little story nuggets you got from the different weekly missions were pretty cool. Aries' story talking about pineapples and how the darkness is basically as trying to communicate with us was really cool. Sure, I agree that having a loop of 3 different maps for like a span of 3 months is pretty long. Although it's not the entire focus of the season, that is the new content that you were supposed to play with the season alongside this new public event. And speaking of contact, I did enjoy it. I did enjoy having more of a PvE focused kind of a gambit mode in the world.
And still people can't bank moats. It's saying Spectre.
Well, I mean, banking modes can be, yeah, okay. Yeah, I got nothing, you're right. People still can't bank modes. Anyway, let's get back on topic. It felt way more alive being able to see more Guardians in less visited areas because of the new contact event actually being there. Another thing I really found amazing with this season was how they actually delivered on their promise of a single evolving world. All of the planets that are getting vaulted, you can clearly see pyramids looming menacingly across the sky. And some, or actually most people speculate that something's gonna happen with a live event closer to Beyond Light. I can swear I just heard something. Oh well, never mind. Let's get back on topic because I'd also like to mention that Umbral Engrams have been an amazing solution to reduce the amount of RNG within the game. It's still a bit of RNG in this, but you have way more control as to what you can get in the Umbral Engram. You can, as a matter of fact, focus Umbral Engrams. And what this allows you to is to reduce the amount of different items you can get per engram. This eliminates a lot of the RNG. It makes it way easier for you to get those rolls that you want. For example, in this season we got some cool new swords like the Falling Guillotine, Temptation's Hook, and we also got the Gnawing Hunger, which, by the way, if you haven't gotten it already, you should definitely check out the guide, or you should actually go to the Prismatic Recaster right now and get yourself a good one with Demolitionist. Believe me, you won't be disappointed. We also got the Dungeon Prophecy. I'm not really sure if this was meant as seasonal content or if this was planned all along to be released before Beyond Light. However, we also got that. And this kind of leans into the negatives of this season. Because without the dungeon, this season is pretty bare bones and feels a little bit like the previous seasons before.
Nothing can get worse than Season of the Worthy. Remember all of the public events you had to do? That was fun.
I mean, we grinded the crap out of those and we got to Fellwinter's Lie, so stop complaining, Ghost. As for this season, I think the fact that we got a dungeon escalated the quality of this season tenfold. Sure, the story is more tightly woven and it leads into a big thing in Destiny lore, but I feel like overall that after you finished your weekly contact, all you really did, like all previous seasons, was leveling up the battle pass. I'd like to see some more variety in what we get to do per season. Maybe do some small sandbox updates, bring some new weapons to the forefront, balance out some weapons that might be too strong, try to keep the game updated on a more season to season basis instead of having to wait for each major expansion to balance, to buff, and to nerf specific items. I feel like that is something that will need to be done to make this game feel more like it's an MMO. Finally, before we finish off this video, I'd like to talk about the weapons we've gotten with Season of Arrivals. More specifically, I want to talk about Wyverhorde. Wyverhorde is a great exotic. It's fun, it's unique, it has a cool looking animation, and it looks overall great. The fact that it's a grenade launcher that leaves blights on the ground just makes it feel so unique. And the fact that you could break bosses with this in the beginning of the season was just hilarious. Although I really hate it in PvP, not because it's bad, but because everyone uses it, and it denies such a big area of the map. It's just annoying. Also, we got the Ruinous Effigy if you had the season pass. This gun was also really cool. It looked like someone just sawed off a piece of wood from, I don't know, a table and just shoved some darkness in it. And voila, we had a gun that could kill guardians and use void light to turn them into balls that we could use to dunk on enemies. It was great. Good exotics, Bundy. I'm really happy about them. And I hope you're gonna keep making fresh and unique takes on new exotic weapons in the future. And with that, I want to ask you guys a question. What did you think about the season? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers and I can't thank you enough for it. And if you haven't subscribed and you did enjoy the video, then hitting that subscribe and liking the video is much appreciated. And with that being said, I want to wish you the very best of your day. As always, this is TCSpectre, signing off.